Hi friends, kumusta? Thank you so much for all of you who watched, who liked, and subscribed to my channel. Thank you as well for the 51 subscribers for the last week since I posted a video and created the channel. I do appreciate you guys. By the way, my name is Jason Jim and welcome to my vlog. So I used to work in a hotel in downtown. But unfortunately, because of the COVID 2019 crisis, I was laid off. And this is my 4th week of not working at all. Since I was laid off, I was so anxious, I was so stressed, I was so afraid. Because I have bills to pay, I have rent to pay, I have food to eat. Where will I get the money to pay those bills and to buy food? The good thing here in Canada is that the government supports the people who were laid off. Even if you're a student, but you're working, you are in PGWP or the postgraduate work permit visa, and of course if you are a resident and citizen as well. So later on, I will let you know how much you were able to get for this benefit and the timeline and duration of this process. So stay tuned. Alright, so let us begin. The benefit that I mentioned earlier is the regular employment insurance benefit, or what they call EI. So what is this EI all about? So basically the government will provide a financial assistance or income support to those people who lost their job. But take note, you need to be an eligible unemployed individual. But how will you know if you are eligible, or what are the requirements to be eligible for this benefit? The first requirement is you and your employment were paying for EI premium to the CRA, or the Canada Revenue Agency. But how will you know if they're paying for it? The first one is contact your employer if they do pay the premium for it. And the second one, you can just look on your pay stub and there is indicated there that there is a EI premium. The second requirement for you to be eligible to the EI benefit is you lost your job with no fault of your own. It means to say that you were laid off by your company. There's a question. What if I was terminated by my company? What I suggest is that you can still apply for the EI benefit and file for dispute to Service Canada. They are the ones who decide whether you are eligible or not. The third requirement for the eligibility is without work for 7 consecutive days. What if I had an accident? I had an injury. Am I still eligible for this benefit? The answer is no. You won't be eligible for the regular employment insurance benefit, but you can be eligible for other types of benefit, which is the sickness employment insurance benefit. So it means to say that with the regular EI, you won't be accepted, but in a sickness EI, you will probably eligible. Another scenario, if ever that I was laid off and I decided to go out of Canada, for example, going back to the Philippines for a vacation, am I still eligible to get the benefit? The answer is no. The reason why is that you need to be here in Canada if you are applying for this benefit. And there's what you call the internet reporting. You must disclose that you are out of the country in an EI reporting, or you can just call them. The next is you work in an insurable employment hours or insurable hours. So for you to be eligible in the EI benefit, you must work from 420 to 700 hours, but it depends on your region. I will link to the description for you to know what is the required number of hours in your region. And don't forget, you need to put your postal code on it. The next is you are ready, willing, and capable of working each day. So it means to say that you want to work and you are ready to work. Like the example that I mentioned earlier, you had an injury. Are you able to work? Are you ready to go to your job? Of course not. So you won't be eligible for this benefit. But what I told you, you can apply for other types of benefit, which is the sickness EI benefit. And the last is you are actively looking for work. So it means to say that you are capable of working each day and you yourself is looking for the job. So what I did in my case was the time that I was laid off, I updated my resume, LinkedIn, or any other job finding platform. since we are facing COVID-19, I just applied online and I saved each job that I applied to. I also recommend that if someone reached you, call, email, text message, make sure to save it. You can print it out because the Service Canada will possibly contact you to hold a session. The reason, they just wanted to know if you are still unemployed. For you to be able to give a proof that you are looking for a job, you have your documents, you have your printed papers that you can show them that you are looking for a job. So you know now that you are eligible for the employment insurance benefit. What's the next thing that you want to know? Of course, how much will be your benefit and how long will the government support you? The financial assistance will base on your weekly average income. The calculation is 55% of your income per week. But as of January 1, 2020, the maximum amount that you can get is $573 per week. If you compute it for a whole month, it's roughly more than $2,000, and it will support you for the time that you don't have work. While the duration of this benefit will last from 14 to 45 weeks or up to 10 months. So again, there is a range from 14 to 45 weeks because of the insurable employment hours that I mentioned to you earlier with regards to the 420 to 700 hours. The link is in the description. Alright, so it's time for application. From the last day of your work, apply immediately. The reason why I mentioned to apply immediately is because if you delay your application for more than 4 weeks, you may lose the benefit. Next, the record of employment or the ROE. So this document will be given by your company in which you will see the number of insurable hours, the total amount income, the dates, and etc. that needs for your application. But what if I don't have the ROE in my hand? Don't wait for the ROE. So you have two ways on how you apply your EI benefit. The first one is you can just call the Service Canada and apply through phone. The second one, you can just apply through online. I will link down again the website where can you apply and make your My Service Canada account. Once done applying online, you will be waiting for 5 to 10 business days for an access code. You will be needing this code to access fully your account. So from the time you receive your access code, you will be doing your first internet reporting. Make sure that you have your SIN and access code before you go to the internet reporting. The Service Canada will send the money through check or direct deposit. I suggest to do the direct deposit. If I'm not mistaken, direct deposit will take 3 to 5 business days. If you chose a check payment, it will take you 5 to 10 business days. So better choose the direct deposit. So that's all that you need to know about the employee benefits. So before I end this, there will be a featured video from Margaret Young.
Hello. So, I highly recommend you to subscribe to this channel because I can assure you that you'll learn a lot about being a Filipino here in Canada with the PGWP Pathway program. And not only that, you'll also learn about our experiences here, like individual experiences, like what we do with our spare time and whatever. But yeah, subscribe. Bye.
Alright, so thank you so much for watching this video and I hope you liked it and you were inspired of this. If you do, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any question, concern, or a specific topic that you want me to discuss, just comment down below and I'll try to answer that as much as I can. Feel free to share this video so that I'm not the only one that inspires you, but also you can inspire others, especially for those people who want to go abroad or in Canada. Again, this is Jason Jim and see you to the next video. Bye!